How does a student get an advisor in his or her major?
Well, the first thing he or she would do is to see the department secretary. Generally, before they start in September of their first year, we have the secretary assign an advisor. So that would be the best place to start, and just see the department secretary right away so that the student can have access to his or her advisor and also be able to ask or answer any questions.
When must students see their advisors?
Okay, well, there are a couple times a year that a student really should see his or her advisor. The primary 2 points are when we pre-register for the spring and fall semesters. So sometime in the beginning of November, we're going to have sign-up sheets for every academic advisor, and a student should make an appointment to see his or her advisor. Same thing happens again in April when we register for the fall semester. And it's really critical for students to come in at that point. One of the reasons is purely logistical. If they don't have any holds on their accounts and they have met with their advisor, they get to register early for their major classes. We generally have 2 weeks of registration, and that first week is for majors only. So if students want to have the first selection of the courses they want in their major, that's the reason we want them to pre-register.
Why else should students see their advisors?
Okay, beyond the 2 times per year that we really want to see students just to make sure classes are set up, etc., students should see their advisor whenever they have questions. I think of the advisor-advisee role is the primary point where students have come to ask questions, particularly questions about classes in general, minor or concentration. Faculty members can really be very helpful also if students are interested in, say, an internship, or if they're looking for information on graduate schools or career paths. Ideally, the advisee-advisor role is more of a mentorship relationship. So a student should feel free really to contact his or her academic advisor at any time. And I encourage students to see me first, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And if I'm not the correct person that the student should see, we'll recommend that he or she sees someone else on campus, and we'll try to be the first stopping point.
How does a student make an appointment to see his or her advisor?
That's really easy. Most advisors are going to be able to be contacted either by phone, by email. Some have sign-up sheets weekly, but every academic advisor will have office hours. That's the easiest time if a student just wants to drop by informally. Starting in the fall of 2012, students with access to Starfish can also use the Starfish system to make an appointment with their advisor. But email, contact via the phone, all of that works.
Can students change advisors?
They certainly can. Certainly not every student will have the start of the relationship be the one that they want to have and continue. Sometimes, for instance, we might want to have a student change advisors because there's a specialty advisor within an academic department, or there is a person that they really have clicked with. It's really easy. They can just ask the department secretary for a change, and this also happens if students decide to change their major.